Hey, what up there, YouTube land? Dan here from Geekcast Radio doing another comic book review as I continue my look at the Cosmic Ghost Rider series with a review of Cosmic Ghost Rider number 2. Now, I don't know if this technically falls in line with the Fresh Start titles or not, since it's its own miniseries, and Fresh Start isn't one of those things where it's getting a banner or anything like that, but ultimately I wanted to review it because it's been a fun comic, and Donny Cates has been killing it in the world of Marvel as of late, and this is coming off of the reigns of Thanos Wins, taking, the breakout character of that with Cosmic Ghost Rider and now telling his story. And there is a lot to like about this book. I think this is one of the benefit of a book like this is that you know immediately if you're in or out. Like, this book may not work for everyone because it is pure entertainment. There is no, I think, deeper meaning here as of yet. This is not a book that is kind of going to, shock the world with different revelations. It's a book that's not taking itself too seriously. I mean, you have baby Thanos trying to kill people, so you kind of know right away at a bar and kind of drinking, which I'm surprised that, I don't know if Marvel editorials just like, Donny Cates, you're selling books, do what you want to do, which I'm all for, because I'm surprised they're like, yeah, it's okay if you punch a baby, it's okay if you let a baby drink, maybe because it's Thanos and people are mad at him because he killed half the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They don't care what happens. I don't know, but I just love that Marvel, as of late, when it comes to editorial, it seems like they've been more and more hands off and just letting creators do what they want. That may just be a false observation, but it does seem like, as of late, when it comes to the Fresh Start books, you see the voice of these writers more and more, from Matthew Rosenberg to even to Mark Waid, to Tom Taylor. It's becoming more and more prominent. Even Jerry Dugan, and the big piece of this issue is that we see a conversation between Galactus and Cosmic Ghost Rider. And for those that don't know, Cosmic Ghost Rider, he gets the cosmic name because he was a herald of Galactus, and there's a fun conversation between them. I will say, it was so weird seeing Galactus say Frank. It's just odd. This ultimate, this huge cosmic character that was there at the birth of the universe, and ultimate knowledge, knows all, and just seeing him kind of talk, utilize a name that's so straightforward. It's like seeing like the finest British, like Kenneth Branagh, or Sir Patrick Stewart, like talking about Bubba. It's like, it seems like a weird name for them to have. I don't know. It was just kind of odd. I'm like, wow, I don't know if he's ever said Frank. Not that Frank's a bad name, but it's just kind of like he's talking to Silver Surfer or Nebula, Thanos, and then also Frank. So, they're on first name basis. He actually uses Galactus' first name a lot, Cosmic Ghost Rider. So that's kind of cool. But this. What we see, the big conundrum within this is, beyond space sharks, because who doesn't love gigantic space sharks, is the Cosmic Ghost Rider trying to kind of right that wrong of fixing Thanos, but he still has that aspect of Punisher in them, where he can't kill those that are still innocent. And even though it's baby Thanos, so there's still an element of him that's innocent, but he seems to kind of just get in his own way and make the worst decision possible, and each worst decision is leading to more and more calamities, and the world being more and more broken. And I don't want to get to the big reveals at the end. There's a lot of major characters that show up. I will say my only major gripe with this is that I do feel like when certain characters, even Galactus or certain other characters that are showing up that are these cosmic gods, their voices seem to be modified to fit this story in ways that, I don't know. I understand that you want to be able to have Galactus talk in a way that maybe not be the typical Galactus, but I always feel like that maybe, when you're utilizing characters like that and you adjust their personality so much, do you lose anything within that? Is it a better joke if they're playing it straight? It's like Leslie Nielsen in Airplane. He was funny because he wasn't trying to be funny, but once he got the Naked Gun 18, he was too much in on the joke. So when you have a character like Galactus that becomes in on the joke, does it become less funny? And I think that will be subjective, as most humor is, but again, that's only a small gripe. And this is also taking place in like an Elseworld, other universe, so there's plenty of explanation of why these characters are acting a different way. So I do want to say I do really enjoy Dylan Burnett's art. fantastic. He's a really great storyteller. We have this panel, this page, the last issue, the first few pages that kind of gave the entire history of Cosmic Ghost Rider in a really effective way. I think Donny Cates is giving him a lot to play with. I've heard people say that they're not a fan of it because it's a little too cartoony, and thinking it doesn't fit a character like Ghost Rider. And I get where that would work if this was a Ghost Rider book, but this is Cosmic Ghost Rider. If you had a traditional artist that would be more suited to a style that you would find in like the hardcore Ghost Rider story, I think it wouldn't work as well, because a moment like this with Thanos baby attacking someone would play off far more seriously than it was meant to. So having a more cartoony style fits the tone of the book to me much more. Yeah, you know, Thanos Wins had Jeff Shaw, but that was a book that was ridiculous, was over at the top, but wasn't as kind of insane when it came to just the comedy level here. So that's why I feel it works. I think, you know, I could see some people not being, you know, looking at the cover, which I think this was stuff done by Jeff Shaw, and wanting more art like that. I wouldn't be against it, but I think for me the importance of, does the art on the page, does it tell the story it needs to? Does it detract? And does it fit the tone of what they're trying to say? And to me it does. And Dylan Burnett's not a name I knew before this, but I thought I'm liking what he's doing, and I hope we see more of it. I'm glad that Donny Cates is using his clout to bring on this is one of the hotter titles, I think, at Marvel, so you probably could have put on a bigger name. Getting someone that's, just looking to break out is kind of great, in my opinion. So, like I said, when it comes to this book, if you read the first issue and enjoyed it, if you enjoyed Cosmic Ghost Rider in Thanos Wins, I don't see why you wouldn't like this, outside of not liking the art style. It's light, it's fluffy, it's fun. I love where it ends off. It's there's reveal. I'm like, okay, well, that character's showing up. I could see that. And then by the end of it, you're like, all right, who are these people? And I want to see more of it. So it's just having fun, which is what comics are meant for. So praise for me, ultimately. So Donny Cates is killing it. I actually think I'm enjoying this a little bit more than the last issue of Venom. Which have been both quite good, but ultimately, what are your opinions on Cosmic Ghost Rider? Have you been enjoying it? Have you been liking the work Donny Cates has been putting out for Marvel, or other Marvel books out there? Other names out there within comics you think might be the next Donny Cates? I think there's a few that have potential of being the next breakout. We'll see. But if you want to check out more from me, check out GCRN Radio, follow me on Twitter, and all that good stuff. Just remember, comics are for everyone. The key is finding the right one. Until next time, thanks for watching.